Today we're reacting to a man arrested after social media comment. Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your board-certified criminal defense lawyer. Words can't kill people. People kill people. But guess what? You have a First Amendment right, but it's not an absolute right. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's going to react to all the self-snitching.
All right, well, let's dive into this. So you have the right to free speech, right? But you can't yell, I fucked your mother in a crowded theater, or fire in a crowded theater. You just can't. You can't just yell whatever you want. You can't threaten people. You can't say, I'm going to kill you. You can't say, you son of a bitch, blah, blah, blah. That's called terroristic threats or threats of violence. So let's just see what we got here.
Part of a sheriff's new explanation was just contradicted by police. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Bob Mueller. Larry Bushart has been in jail since September 21st. His bond is $2 million. The Perry County Sheriff's Office claimed
$2 million for a social media comment. $2 million. I don't even know what the comment is. That's like a murder bail.
He threatened mass violence at a school.
Well, that would do it.
News 2's Kel Smith reports Bushart seemed confused when police told him.
This is 38 days ago.
Hello.
Hey.
Can we speak with Larry again?
Lexington police are about to arrest Larry Bushart. His supporters say he is a retired law enforcement officer. He's also
a huge dumb shit. What the fuck? Why? I gotta quit swearing. I apologize. I swear way too much. It's just I get, a little animated when I see how dumb people are. He's a law enforcement officer, retired. Do you not have anything better to do? I mean, shouldn't you just play with your wiener looking at boys online? No, I'm joking. You shouldn't do that at all. But, what is wrong with you?
He's also critical of the Trump administration. Just on the day of his arrest, he posted dozens of memes to Facebook.
Hey, Mr. Larry.
Yes.
So, Perry County has called back again, okay?
Uh-huh.
And they've ended up issuing a warrant for you, okay? So you're going to have to come with us. We'll get you booked in. We'll get all this figured out. And then you'll have to take it up with them in their court, okay?
Okay.
Go get your shoes on.
We got to come in with you if you're going to go back in, though.
That's fine. Y'all can come in. We're getting carpet in the morning, so we
Okay.
moved all of this out.
In body camera video released by police to News 2, Larry and his wife do not ask many questions. They seem to know why he's getting arrested. A few hours earlier, Larry said Lexington police visited him regarding a Facebook post.
Received a visit from Lexington PD regarding my posted memes on what's happening in Perry County. He was sent to speak to me from Perry County.
Just call me. I'll have my phone on, okay? And I love you. Thank y'all.
She doesn't seem like she's too broken up over her husband getting arrested. Maybe she needs a little bit of a break. When all of a sudden, when somebody retires, it changes the dynamic of the relationship. Because we used to have our roles. So I did this for this time. Now I got to spend all my fucking time with you? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're here to arrest him? Oh, shucks. Guess I get your side of the bed. This is brought to you by AskALawyer.com. So let's say you have the idea of making some threats to the president and you want to put those online. Well, go to AskALawyer.com and see if that's a good idea ahead of time, or just call me. Here's the thing. A lot of times you have an issue, whether it be with a landlord or a dispute with somebody, or you just have, some legal questions. Go to AskALawyer.com. You get a living, breathing lawyer for $49. It's a no-brainer. Same people that brought you e-form and e-sign. Grandma in the basement, with her Cheeto stain nightie, she has got this down. And she's able to get the legal advice of realize, hey, her grandson's not that bad after all, even though she's locked in the basement. So go to AskALawyer.com.
And he thinks that it's just, freedom of speech, And I'm trying to tell him, this is...
Yeah, but like he was saying earlier, we kind of have nothing to do with it.
I understand. And I understand. Look, it's just y'all's job. Y'all have to do what...
Yeah. but hopefully it works out for y'all. And
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
A court affidavit ties Larry's arrest back to Perry County Sheriff Nick Weems. In a community Facebook group, someone posted about a vigil for conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. Larry commented, "The sheriff saw it and messaged an investigator." We do not have access to the Facebook group to see Larry's comment for ourselves, but based on the quotes in the affidavit, Larry appears to have shared this meme from the gun safety group Everytown. It quotes President Trump saying, "We have to get over it," one day after the Perry High School mass shooting. According to the court affidavit, Larry said, "This seems relevant today."
We're going to need multiple ambulances.
If that's what we're talking about, how is that worth $2 million bail?
Ambulances. Multiple victims now.
Everytown's meme references a shooting at Perry High School in Iowa in 2024. A 17-year-old boy killed 2 people and wounded 6 others before killing himself. President Donald Trump spoke about the shooting at a campaign event.
It's just horrible to see that happening. That's just horrible. So surprising to see it here. But we'll have to get over it. We have to move forward.
The affidavit.
Now, so far, I haven't seen anything to justify the arrest.
The affidavit accuses Larry of threatening mass violence at school. The arresting officer told him, just as the body camera video ended.
And just to clarify, this is what they charged me with.
Okay.
Threatening mass violence at a school.
At a school?
It's referring to the school. I have no idea.
I know.
That's what they've called us for, and I ain't got a clue.
I played on Facebook. I threatened no one. I know you don't give a
I ain't got a clue. I just had to do what I had to do.
I've been in Facebook.
I'm not saying you did or didn't do anything.
No, I did do, but I don't think I committed a crime.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you did or did not commit a crime.
I may have been a but I'm
That's not illegal.
Yeah, it's not illegal to be an asshole.
Illegal.
That was Nicole Smith reporting. The Perry County Sheriff sent a statement to News 2. It reads in part, quote, "Mr. Bushart was not brought to our attention simply because of his speech, but for the public repercussions of that speech. We coordinated with other departments to approach Mr. Bushart and provide options to de-escalate the situation before an arrest was made. Mr. Bushart
De-escalate the situation.
Mr. Bushart declined to clarify his public messages and calm the situation that was causing multiple reasonable citizens to be in fear of their children's safety at school," end quote. You can read the full statement at WKRN.com. Now, we asked the sheriff which agency he worked with to ask Bushart to de-escalate or clarify his post because that was not mentioned in the affidavit or body camera video. The sheriff said Lexington Police. We asked Lexington's police chief if his agency was involved with that. He said no. Bushart is due back in court in December. In the meantime, he remains in jail on a $2 million bond.
Unbelievable. So fast forward, Tennessee officials dropped charges against male jailed over the Charlie Kirk meme. Larry Bushart spent more than 5 weeks in jail over a post that made light of a commentator's killing. Authorities in Tennessee have dropped the felony charge against a man who was jailed for more than a month over a Facebook post he made about the September 10th killing of the conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Whereas many people across the U.S. lost their jobs over social media comments about Kirk's death, Larry Bushart's case stood out as one of the few instances where such online speech has led to criminal prosecution. His arrest on a charge of threatening mass violence at school alarmed free speech advocates who said the Perry County Sheriff Nick Weems had targeted Bushart because of his political views. Bushart was released on Wednesday after prosecutors sought to dismiss the charge. Unbelievable. I'm still just scratching my head. $2 million bond. We live in such a knee-jerk society, you know. I had a client who had a son who said he was going to shoot up the school, right? And he was a little bit autistic, and they executed a search warrant at kids home. Well, they found like 130 guns in the house. Dad, was a gun-toting, Trump-supporting, God-fearing, Second Amendment rights person, whatever. And they were all legal. There was nothing illegal about his guns, but they took all of his guns. They took all of his guns and they said, blah, blah, blah. But nothing was illegal. And we got everything dropped and got all the guns returned, and some of them were like collector's items. This is what you call better safe than sorry court. They knee-jerk reaction. They take him into custody and then, post this $2 million bond. He sat for 5 weeks for nothing. Does he have a claim against the county? Ostensibly, I think he might. Because I didn't see anything in there that advocated for a school shooting. The thing that started it was he said, this seems relevant today. And he just reposted stuff that had already been posted. So Weems told news outlets, and Weems is the sheriff, that most of the Bushart's hate memes were lawful free speech, but residents were alarmed by the school shooting post, thinking Bushart was threatening the local Perry County High School, even though Weems said he knew that the meme was referencing a school in Iowa. It's not reasonable. Investigators believe Bushart was fully aware of the fear his post would cause and intentionally sought to create hysteria within the community, Weems said in a statement to the Tennessee in September. Weems said he knew that wasn't the case, and he was reacting to public pressure. That is a danger of mob mentality. He didn't do anything wrong. They knee-jerked, and they satisfied, quieted people down for a second. But once they got into court and started looking at it, I guess we don't really have a case here, do we? $2 million bond, 5 weeks in jail. Should he get compensation? I don't know. Seems unfair. I guess, I started out this video. It was a cold reaction, so you never know how it's going to come out. But I started out against this law enforcement guy saying he was a dumb shit. Well, I guess he wasn't really a dumb shit. Although I think he was a dumb shit because, why do you guys post shit online? Do you post pictures of your meal? Here, look at my salad. I just love my salad. I'm here with my grandma. Look at my salad. I got little tomatoes here. You like my little tomatoes on my salad? Give me a fucking break. Who posts pictures of their food? Do you? You better not, because if you are, you're probably one of these people that put on, memes like this sheriff. You got to be careful what you put out there online. You don't see me post a whole lot, do you? We're going to start posting stuff to Instagram here soon because we need to start boosting our views and stuff like that because our views are way down, and I don't know why. So when you see this video, make sure you subscribe and send it to other people. It's just, you can't make this stuff up. And we're in an era where censorship, wherever it's coming from, whether it's the left or the right, is fucking rampant. So if you're a free speech advocate, and you're all for, which I think we all should be loud, be proud, and say the message. So we'll see you next time here on Criminally Reacts. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, sign up for Patreon, and make sure you get, here, Nick, throw me one of those hats. So we got these in a bunch of different colors. Spread the word. You buy something like this, you keep Nick off the street. See you next time on Criminally Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. 23-hour lockdown, please, is that my God?